My name is Leif Stävmo. I live in the mountain town of Undersåker near Åre in Sweden, and these are my home waters. I've been fly fishing for a major part of my life. The first time I actually got in contact with a fly rod was back when I was 14 years old and just started in high school. And we had a couple of hours of free activities in the school during those years, and I was doing a lot of sports. So when the subject was there to be chosen called fishing and casting, I thought it was a great opportunity to go fishing during school hours. And the teacher we had in those classes put the fly rod in my hand for the first time in my life. And I remember when I first shaped the loop, seeing that unroll over the tip of my fly rod. And I can sort of still recall the feeling I had seeing and feeling how that line unfolded. And I knew from that moment that fly fishing was something I was going to be hooked on. And I've been for the best part of my life. You know, it's kind of interesting and also in a way intriguing when people ask me about which kind of fly fishing I love the most or which I do the most and what I'm best at. Because I really feel I can't answer that question. I think maybe in a way because I do work with the product development in all types of equipment when it comes to fly fishing in terms of different fisheries. I need to stay very broad and I need to be very curious on most parts of fly fishing all through my life. That means I cannot just focus on salmon fishing or just being a trout bum full out, because the day I lose the connection with different fisheries, I don't think I'm going to be a very good product developer anymore. I still need to maintain that feel for the respective type of fishing I'm doing. I've been really fortunate, I think, over all these years that I've been fly fishing, and have experienced fly fishing in very, very many different locations around the world. 8 years ago, I decided to make a change in my life and moved back up here in the mountains where I have been living before in my earlier years. I was working as a fishing guide and a ski teacher up here back in the 70s and early 80s. And during those years I kind of just really got to love the mountain lifestyle. But it took more than 20 years before I could come back up here again, and now I'm back. And I realized when I got back up here how much I've really missed this kind of fishery, the imitation fishing for trout, for grayling and for Arctic char. It's more than just a fishery. It really is about the whole experience you have around you. It's just magical to be out evenings like this with massive hatches, with rising fish and with a nature that is just breathtaking. about loving the work you do is kind of linked, I think, in a way to how you can balance your life and your interests also beside the work with your profession. Many people think that being a product developer means that you're out fishing all the time. I wish it was, but it definitely isn't that way. I spend an enormous amount of hours in front of a computer or behind a desk just doing all kinds of development work that is linked to being indoors. But obviously being outside, testing new lines, testing new rods and so forth, both in the real fishing situation and in the more scientific approach, are for me a treat. I don't think that I would have been a good product developer and would have loved my job as much as I do if I hadn't had a few ventiles on the side of fly fishing. So I'm very happy today to be able to pursue other activities during my free hours. Up here it's a great opportunity. I still love to go out and play, jump on my mountain bike and rush through the forest on the trails we have up here. These kind of things, like playing the guitar, even in a very amateurish way, are things that put my mind on other things and really gives me a piece of harmony in my life that I need, I think, to do put all that energy that is needed into the product work. And to be able to cope with that, I think balance in life and some other things that eases your mind are crucial. And I'm very, very fortunate to have a life partner who is sharing my passion for the outdoors and is just as keen to get out on the mountain bike or on the skis as I am. And she's also my best friend when it comes to hiking the mountains and to take a fishing rod and go catch a fish. I also see a very, very interesting trend right now, and that is that there's definitely more women and girls fly fishing. There are more younger guys coming into the sport, and it's a great thing because many of those younger kids and people who are coming into the sport now also bring with them a good and very refreshing approach to sustainability and to the way that we actually are supposed to interact and also take care of nature. And for me, it's also meant that I've got another new task in life when it comes to my product development, and that is to try and really work hard with the sustainability side of our product range. And I'm really happy to say that the whole company is on a path and a mission right now to become greener and do well. And that is, for me, something with the part that I work with that has put new energy into my work. And I feel that there is so much new ground out there to break for me, so many new things that we can discover and apply to our products in fly fishing, and that way contribute to making nature a better place and our society a better place.